Hello, everyone. My name is Jamarcus, and for this debate, we're supposed to answer: do immigration policies reduce crime? And we're supposed to take a stand. So, my stand on this is no. I do not believe that immigration policies reduce crime. And through the reading, there were multiple instances of studies that showed that even though the public perception is that immigrants bring more crime and they bring um, just bad things, even taking jobs, it doesn't have to be crime related. It can be something as negative as taking jobs. But all the statistics show that this is not true. So, taking some notes here. So, the policies that are created, they're usually enforcement heavy, even though research on perceiving immigrants as being disproportionately criminal is incorrect. Prior research has been shown 100 years before this time that these policies shouldn't be implemented based off of that. Um, and there's an idea in the public that crime and immigration are associated, but this perception can come from stereotypes, it can come from politics, it can come from media influences, which could be news shows, the people that they have on those news shows. It can be in the criminal justice policies or from the strategies that they use. Public perception can come based off of that. But the data actually shows that there's a negative correlation between immigration and crime, which means in places, whether they be big cities or small towns, in most places, well, really in all the places that the study showed, when there's an increase in immigration, it's associated with a decrease in crime rate. And they did a poll, and it shows that almost 75% of citizens believe that a positive relationship between crime and immigration exists, meaning that almost 75% of the people that live in the United States today think that in places where there's a higher rate of immigration, there's a higher rate of crime. But this is just due to public perception, and you can guess that the vast majority of the general public doesn't read actual research journals, so I can see why that can be the case. But immigration has been linked with crime control through policies, and policies have usually criminalized immigrants, and these policies have more often than not violated human rights. Um, do a study that's close to home in California, there was a rapid decline in crime and immigration. No, there was a rapid decline in crime, but there was an increase in immigration, and this started in the 1990s. And it showed that specific neighborhoods with a high population of immigrants equaled an area with less crime. So I just thought that was really interesting. Um, and there was also another study that showed that um, immigration policies and law enforcement practices have hurt the relationship between immigrants and the police. Immigration policies that focus on deportation contribute to youth gang membership in the United States and places that those youths and their families were originally deported to. And it also showed, the study showed that immigrants are less likely to report when a crime has been committed against them, even though they are more likely to be the target of not only hate crimes, but all crimes in general. And that was really interesting because the youth gang membership, that actually has something to do with crime, but it shows that that only goes up in places where immigrants have been deported, and also places where those same immigrants, if they stay in the United States, if they've been completely assimilated into our culture, they are way more likely to not only commit crimes but to join gangs.